can't believe I climbed all the way up here. I hate heights. I really do. I've hated them since I was a kid. You see, hey, I don't want to bore you. Are you interested in dreams? You might say that. That's good. Most people are bored to death by other people's dreams. You see, for me it all goes back down to this dream I had when I was 5 or 6. I couldn't have been any older. I remember I was trapped in this house full of witches and I couldn't get out. And finally I got to the top of the house and I climbed out onto the roof. And suddenly, slowly, it tilted and it threw me off. I could see the ground coming up below me, and I knew that if I hit the ground I'd die. I knew that. It didn't matter if it was a dream or not. I'd still be killed. Just as hard as if it were real life. Worse, maybe. I remember the panic, the sheer gut fear as I tumbled down towards the ground and couldn't do anything to stop it. So I made it stop. I didn't wake myself up, but I pulled myself out of the dream, and I was just trapped inside a sleeping body. I didn't dare go back to the dream. I'd die. But if I didn't know how to wake myself up, I tried to scream, hoping that maybe I could wake someone up who would then come and wake me up. I tried to thrash about. It was the longest, scariest time I've ever spent trapped in my head, in the dark. And eventually, somehow I did manage to open my eyes. I was soaked in sweat, and I started crying, partly because I hadn't died, and partly because I was alive. Ever since then, I've been a little scared of high places. I see. And then the raven spoke to me, and I thought, birds can't talk. And I thought maybe they can, in dreams. That was when I knew I was dreaming. You're running away, aren't you? I'm not running away. It's just, I don't know. It's all getting to be too much for me. I feel out of my depth. I'm scared. I'm scared I'm going to do something stupid. And if you do something stupid, what then? Aren't you scared of falling? It is sometimes a mistake to climb. It is always a mistake, never to even make the attempt. What are you saying? That I ought to go back to the show, not walk out? Is that what you're saying? You're just a dream. Listen, I've made up my mind. If you do not climb, you will not fall. This is true. But is it that bad to fail? That hard to fall? Sometimes you wake, and sometimes, yes, you die. But there is a third alternative, and that is... No, please, no. When it's really happening, it's not like the Roadrunner cartoons. There's not going to be a me-sized hole in the desert floor. I'm just going to hit the hard rock from a great height, and that will be that. And I'm about to try to wake myself up when... But there is a third alternative. And I stayed with it, and I didn't wake up, and I didn't die.